What is something I wish I would have done different when attending college? I think I would have approached college with a different mindset. In high school, I really didn't have to try that hard to get decent grades. So I didn't really develop a lot of the organizational skills, a lot of the studying skills that a lot of my friends did. And so I got into college and I'm like, this is gonna be easy. It's like advanced high school. That's all it'll be. And I got into college, and it's not necessarily that college is inherently academically more rigorous. You just have to understand that it's not gonna be as structured. And you don't really think about it because you're like, I gotta sit in a class 8 hours a day and they tell me where to go and they tell me what to do. I'm just looking for that freedom, man. It's like, well, freedom comes with a lot of responsibility. You gotta be aware that no, you have to make sure you show up for class. You have to make sure that you're getting all your assignments done. You have to keep track of your grades. You have to know where the exams are. And if you're not keeping track of those things and you're not forcing yourself to study, these are things that, previously all of your administrators and your teachers were on your back, just get this done, don't forget, every day they're gonna tell you when the deadline for the assignment is. No one's gonna do that for you in college. You gotta do that to yourself. And I was really not good at that my first several semesters. So if I went back and did something differently, that's what I'd do, is I would make sure that I'd buckled down and really organize myself a lot better and understood that it was my responsibility now to take care of those factors.
I mean, personally, I don't know, I think it's a common thing. I didn't think I was smart enough. So my first year, I kind of struggled a little. I didn't think I could do it. I didn't put in the work. I thought that the struggle in learning wasn't normal. It was just me. I was not smart enough, but I thought, I wish that I had realized sooner that everyone has these struggles. It's not just me. I mean, you just gain that confidence and it's so lovely. And I know hearing it from me, who's already gone through it, that it's not like that, I'm just dumb. No, you're not. I mean, you just have to struggle through it, and everyone does. It's quite normal.
It's a loaded question. Academically, I was driven by my previous apprenticeship. So I was working in industry in a company, and I did a lot of food chemistry there. So I felt like, okay, now it's the right move to go to food chemistry, but I should have thought about it a little bit deeper. And then I would probably would have selected rather pharmaceutical sciences or even organic synthesis.
I wish I focused on the courses in college that were the most difficult for me, rather than shying away from the courses that were very difficult. So that's a academic side of what how I wish I could have improved my college experience.
I feel like academically I probably should have, there were things that I was interested in that I didn't sort of push to do, so there were probably other subjects that I could have taken, so other courses that I could have taken that would have kind of, where I was more interested in them, but I was sometimes a little too shy to speak up about things, and so I just kind of went along with the crowd. But I probably should have sort of been more confident in myself and being kind of brave to branch out on things that other people weren't doing course-wise. Personally, I wouldn't have done anything differently. I had a good time.
I wish I got out more and took more time to myself. When I was in college, I was definitely all books, all volunteering, all internships, and I didn't really have any time to breathe. So I would recommend just getting out more, if I could talk to my past self.
Being in high school, you're on a schedule and your teachers are very much keeping tabs on you. In college, it's just an open door and you could pretty much come and go as you please, which you can then take a little bit of advantage of, which I definitely did my first couple semesters, and then learned quickly that catching up is a lot if you decide that it's great to take a couple classes off in the beginning. So sticking to your syllabus and your classes and your schedule and time management is definitely important.
I don't think I would change anything. There was one opportunity that I almost didn't go for. So I studied in the UK. I spent a year in America in an exchange student kind of thing that really helped me to understand what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, in particular side of research. Had I not done that, I wouldn't be here. And I almost didn't apply for that opportunity because I thought I wouldn't have a chance at it. Personally, I wouldn't change anything, but that's because I went for things that I didn't think I would go for. So I applied for things and didn't get many things. So I would say to people, don't worry about what you might regret. Just try everything.